everybody. Recording live from somewhere.
Totem Pole Nation, we are back. Bronny James is not going back to college. Bronny James is going to stay and remain in the NBA draft and forgo his remaining college eligibility. Ladies and gentlemen, Bronny James, the son of LeBron James, where is he going to go? Now, he had 10 workouts available to him, 10 teams he could work out for. He's only going to work out for two of them, the Lakers and the Phoenix Suns. Ladies and gentlemen, we know where LeBron is going to go. Where Bronny goes. LeBron only has the minimum of 2 seasons left, maybe 3. We'll see. Does LeBron want out the Western Conference? I mean, if he only wants to work out for the Suns and the Lakers, and LeBron goes to Cleveland, is Cleveland going to draft Bronny? What about the Phoenix Suns? I know that there's plenty of players better than Bronny James, but let's be realistic. The Phoenix Suns only have a second-round pick. Are you going to get Bronny in the second round? 10%, maybe 1 out of 10 chances you get him. The Lakers, they had the 17th pick and the 55th pick. Now, if you're the Lakers, with y'all losing the 5 against the Denver Nuggets, don't spend the 17th pick of the draft on Bronny James. No. You can get somebody better than Bronny James at the 17th pick. If he's still available, you get him at the 55th pick. Now, here's where this comes down to. I don't think Phoenix is a great idea. Now, I know what Paul said, and it kind of makes sense, the whole Phoenix thing, where it's not an LA distraction as far as Bronny and LeBron and whatever. But I still, in my gut feeling, that Phoenix doesn't make any sense because they don't have a bench. You got Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, and if LeBron were to come on there, you have Bronny. Who's your bench? Mike Budenholzer got hired from the Suns. He's got to deal with no bench and 1 draft pick. And then you don't have any first round or any draft picks until 2030. So what are you going to do with the rest of the team? What free agents are you going to get? And you also signed Grayson Allen to a $70 million deal. So does Phoenix make sense? Does LeBron want to deal with Mike Budenholzer? Maybe. Bronny can develop around those guys if he goes there. Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal, Devin Booker. He could sit and get behind around him. Ladies and gentlemen, Bronny James is the 54th prospect. I don't really care what number prospect you really are, to be honest. If you can play basketball and you contribute to a team, that's where you belong. I don't really care what number prospect you are because we have seen some bust in the NBA in the past. If you watch him at the Combine, I think he did okay at the Combine. In the scrimmage, he did well as well. I don't really care about scrimmages and Combine and stuff. That stuff looks nice. I feel like it's like going to a football camp and asking, when you're in high school and college football, it's like you're going to a camp and a coach asks you to go to a camp. Just do what? I need to see you play on the court. I don't think personally that Bronny James is ready. When I say personally, I'm not a hater of LeBron James. I'm not a hater of Bronny James. He's just not ready. He's not big enough. He's played 19 games at USC, and all of a sudden, he's ready to go to the NBA. Now, I know he has the image of his dad's name. I know that. I can see that. Bronny James ain't ready to play in the NBA. He's not ready. He's not big enough. He has to get bigger. What is he, a 6'1", 6'2" point guard? He's not ready. He's not ready. He's 19 years old, going into the NBA draft. He attended Pro Day at the Lakers facility last week. Also, he did the McDonald's All-American and Nike Hoop Summit. But, of course, he had the cardiac arrest. Thank God he's better. But I don't know when it comes to Bronny. I can't really give you a definite answer. If you're 32, 30 NBA teams right now, Bronny James should not be your first pick. And I'm not hating. I'm not hating. I mean, the guy has barely played enough games at USC. USC fired their coach. Now they got the coach from Arkansas. The NBA draft is the 26th or the 27th of June, which is literally about 30 days away. I mean, the question is, what type of expectations are we going to put on Bronny James? Everybody in the media is going to put in unrealistic expectations that he should be the next LeBron James. Bronny James is going to have his own story. He's going to have his own career. I wish him nothing but the best. But the guy ain't ready. He's just not ready. Look, man, this 2024 has a huge draft class. And I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to just go ahead and name 15 players off the top of my head that not only that are better than Bronny James, but that you will pick before Bronny James. Zachary Reicher, I think he is from France, 6'10", 193 pounds. Alex Starr, same way, a power forward, 7'1", out of France. Reed Shepard out of Kentucky. Matas Bulls, he's a G League Ignite. He is a 6'10", small forward. Robert Dillingham out of Kentucky. Stephon Castle, a point guard, 6'6". 6'6" point guard. Rob Dillingham is a 6'2" point guard. Dalton Connect out of Tennessee, a small forward, 6'6", 197. Nikola Topic, not Jokic, Nikola Topi, 6'7", 203 pounds as a point guard. Tadane Salon out of France, a 6'10" power forward. Ron Holland out of G League Unite. And this is just random people. If I miss people, that oh well. I mean, I'm just naming 15 players. I could go on and on all day. Cody Williams out of Colorado. He's a shooting guard as well, 6'8", 179. Devin Carter out of Providence. He is 6'3", 200 pounds. Jared McCain out of Duke. And, of course, Jacoby Walter, 6'5", 197. And, of course, can't forget Zach Edey out of Purdue. Great size. Kyle Funowski, great size. Keyshawn George out of Miami. You just got a lot of prospects that are just better, than Bronny James. And there's no disrespect to Bronny James. Now, depending on where LeBron goes, what do the Suns need? A big man? The Suns need big men. They need to draft big men. They couldn't rebound. Raylan plays. Hi. Thank you for tuning in to Lambo's World of Sports. I appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. Cliff Willie, remember the NBA decision makers are maintaining their business for entertainment. He will provide them entertainment talking about him, the politics behind the scenes. Look, I agree. I'm not hating. I agree. But let's be honest. We got to play basketball here. I know Brian's going to bring in a lot of money and kind of similar situation with Caitlin Clark. I know he's going to bring in a lot of motive. I know he's going to bring in a lot of money, a lot of press. I know it's entertainment. But let's be honest. You're choosing, if you're the Phoenix Suns with no first-round picks, a second-round pick, and you're 30 other teams in the NBA, are you actually going to develop him? I just named 18 players that are better than Bronny James. I'm not hating. I'm just saying, I'm not hating. I just named 15 players that are better than Bronny James. Madness, thank you for coming into the stream. I appreciate you. Stay out of jail. When it comes to the Phoenix Suns, what are their needs? They need big men, power forward and center. I know they lost DeAndre Ayton. They got Yusuf Nurkic from the Suns. I think Nurkic is kind of okay, but I don't consider Nurkic a big man or a big guy. I don't know. I don't consider Nurkic a big guy. They could probably. Well, if the Suns got a second-round pick, ain't no way you're gonna get Zach Edey or Fulkowski. I don't know. That's gonna be hard. That's gonna be hard. because you need big, you need size. You need size, man, and it's just hard. The Suns, they're lost. I don't know what to do with that roster. They're lost. Mike Budenholzer is going to have to completely change the roster with less money in the salary cap. You got everybody paid high money. You try to bring in LeBron James, you go pay LeBron James whatever he wants. And if you get Bronny, I feel like it's just unrealistic to get Bronny with the second round pick, depending on what pick you have. Ooh, I don't know. Okay, the Lakers. The Lakers, if they're desperate, now this depends on how long LeBron wants to stay in the NBA. You're very desperate to get the 17th pick to draft Bronny James in the 17th pick. That shows that you're very, very desperate. Now, we'll see if it's going to be in a good way and a bad way. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lakers don't even have a head coach yet. They don't have a coach. Is it going to be J.J. Redick? Because I heard that J.J. Redick's job to lose. It's J.J. Redick's job to lose in L.A. Is he going to get the job? What are we waiting on? A background check? I'm just trying to figure out what we're waiting on here. Because if he goes to the Lakers, they got 2 picks, a 17th pick of the draft, and 55th pick of the draft. Use him in the 55th pick. I don't know what other teams are going to want him. I don't know if the Dallas Mavericks wanting Bronny James is accurate. Maybe he could learn from Luka and Kyrie. Maybe Jason Kidd go ahead and takes Bronny James. The Dallas Mavericks are 1 game from the NBA Finals. Maybe the Dallas Mavericks take Bronny James. Maybe. I don't know. It's a possibility. I say never say never. But the Lakers, it just comes down to what coaches LeBron want. We know that LeBron wants J.J. Redick. But also, when you look at the Lakers, is Austin Reeves really it? Somebody asked on the stream, is Austin, who is better in their prime, Austin Reeves or Jordan Poole? Neither of them are in their prime. Neither of them are in their prime yet. They won their 3rd, 4th season. They ain't in their prime. Austin Reeves is got to get better. AD had the most games he's played this year. They got Rui Hachimura. I mean, they're going to have to get rid of somebody. D'Lo going to be gone. There ain't no way if LeBron James stays there and Bronny gets drafted, you're not keeping that same team. You're not keeping that same team. That Western Conference is tough, man. You're not keeping that same team. If Bronny's only going to work out with 2 teams, he's either going to get drafted by the Lakers or the Suns, or depending on the picks of other teams, I wouldn't be surprised if the Dallas Mavericks go ahead and take him. Then he could sit behind Luka and Kyrie. And Jason Kidd can coach. Jason Kidd got his decisions for a reason. There's a reason why they gave him that extension, I think, after they beat the Clippers in round 1, so that he doesn't go to the Lakers. Ty Lue ain't going to the Lakers. So the only way that Bronny goes to the Lakers is a J.J. Redick, unless you get Kenny Atkinson as the head coach. But it's LeBron's choice of a head coach, whether, he's involved in decisions. Now, I think he will be involved in decisions. I have a feeling he will be back in L.A. I just have a feeling. If he goes to Cleveland, that's great. But if he only wants to work out with the Lakers and Suns, what does the pattern tell you? Only going to get drafted by the Lakers or only going to get drafted by the Suns? We will figure this out. This is Lambo's World of Sports. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. That helps the algorithm. We will be in tomorrow for Life Lessons Podcast and Game 5 live stream of the Mavericks versus the T-Wolves. Thank you for tuning in to the Pole Nation. Y'all fans are the best. Y'all have a great day and take care.